I, and with my brother, the great Phenom. Always October.
That's right. Of course, you guys know me. Phenom, of course, welcome to the channel. And if you enjoy what you're hearing, please reconsider subscribing. And today, we're going to be discussing, well, you take the lead, please.
We're going to be talking about fire. And we're going to be talking about the issues and the problems with fire that a lot of people have with fire. And you have to understand that fire has a lot of moves that's always being interrupted. And so fire burst is always being interrupted, and there's no mods for fire burst. There's no mods for mass detonation. And DCUO, I would want you guys to look into every power set, and we're covering down every power set that needs some type of help. I feel like fire should be a little bit faster. You know, maybe the time maybe you guys can make it to where fire burst and mass detonation is a little bit faster. You know, if you, now I personally, I would want you guys to also add, you know, different animations for fire as well. You know, maybe some blue flames. Maybe he can, you know, his AoE attacks, you know, maybe he can summon like some type of volcanoes, and it shouldn't be a supercharge for him to summon volcanoes, you know. But to each his own. What else, brother? What are some other stuff?
Me personally, I'd say yes. I agree with you 100% on the interruptions. That is a little tedious because I have the same thing or same issue with Celestial. And also the speed boost. You need a minor speed boost in Fire Blast and Mass Detonation. That is a necessity for your loadout, but you know, I don't understand exactly what's wrong. I kind of understand the gist. Maybe it might be a little too overpowered in PvP areas, but every other person I notice can utilize their abilities except for fire and ice. But we're not going to get into that area.
And so another thing too with fire, I hate trying to use fire burst or mass detonation, and every time I'm using it, I get knocked out of my my ability. I get knocked out of fire burst and mass detonation. And so another thing with fire, maybe I would like to suggest that Volcanic Calamity, instead of it being a 10,000 supercharge, it can be a 5,000 supercharge instead of 10,000.
Oh my goodness. Calamity being that, it does quite a bit of damage from what I've seen. I don't know. That one I have to hold on. I don't know. I don't know about that one specifically.
No, trust me, brother, because listen, it's only fair if they don't fix the time. Say for example, okay, they want to leave fire burst and mass detonation how it is. All right, fine. Let it be how it is, but at least give a mod to where I don't keep getting interrupted with fire burst and mass detonation. That's it. You know, and then not just that, you know, fire, it's not really slow, but it's not that fast. It's mediocre. It's in the middle. I like to say fire is in the middle, at least in the top 5. Top 5, maybe best fire, maybe even lower, maybe a little lower, who knows. But the fire is my favorite power, and so I would love to see fire strive and be great again, you know. But other than that, fire is pretty solid. I don't have too many complaints with fire. Just the interruptions, that sucks at times. And what's another one? What's another thing, brother, that you want to add?
Personally, of course, I believe fire can utilize some updated graphics, of course, you know. But I'm pretty sure they're going to work on that, obviously. The team is pretty good on updating things like that over time. So
Oh, you
can't
know
wait to look
what?
forward to some blue flames, maybe even some white flames. See, now that'll make me use fire, or black flames even. I don't know,
Yeah.
I'm just very, when it comes to creativity, I love diversity.
Mm-hmm.
Get your crazy stuff up, Fire King. How are you gonna preach about your power and be dead with it? Oh, maybe it took too long.
Silence. But anyways, we hope you. Oh yeah, yeah, and whatever you guys want to. If there's anything that I missed with fire, let me know down in the comment section. What would you want to see for fire? What would you want for fire? Some people may agree, some people may disagree, but I also feel that.
I'm gonna be honest. Let me get this out the way. When it comes to certain people that disagree, I feel like they wanted certain things to remain the same because they like certain things to be at the bottom. I noticed that that's just a little side comment for me. I noticed like that certain people like to see other people feel sad about their abilities. There's people out there that genuinely just don't want to see other people happy with their abilities. I don't know why. So if you got something mean to say down below,
Dang.
y'all guys, come on.
Mm-hmm.
We want your abilities fixed too. If your abilities, aren't really too.
Yeah, so if you guys have a problem with fire being a wind-up, fire is like pretty much like a wind-up power. It's a wind-up power. But DCUO, if you can make volcanic calamity, if you can change the cost to it to 5,000, that would be great. Also, what else? Fire burst and mass detonation. If you guys can give it a mod to where we don't always get interrupted, that would be great too. Other than that, this is the Great King Miraculi getting ready to sign out.
Are you in need of repairs?
And make sure you guys subscribe to my brother's YouTube channel. It's always October.
That's correct. And remember, guys, y'all guys, be nice to each other. And like I always say, if you enjoy the content, please reconsider subscribing. Stay spooky, guys, and be nice to each other. And y'all have a blessed and anointed day. Phenom out.
Such lovely language. Let's get this going. Peace and blessings to everyone, and shalom, shalom.